Ahoy there, welcome to the Broom Cupboard. Big fixture coming up this weekend, which we'll focus on a bit. Spurs entertain Manchester City. And then last night, let's get down to the ground. Everton looking to go second at home against Crystal Palace. 1-1 draw. Palace probably could have nicked it. Second half header by Delaney. Goes in, but MacArthur kind of leaping forward trying to get a touch. Is adjudged to have interfered with play, and that was chalked off. Palace up to 7th, doing okay, good start all round for Everton and the Eagles. So this weekend, the fixtures, afternoon, Saturday and Sunday, some bigger games as far as the table goes. As you know at the top, City, second are Spurs, White Hart Lane, it's going to be a great game, no doubt about it. Pep Guardiola, is this his first test? Some will say it was at Old Trafford, but maybe that was an egotistical test between Mourinho and Guardiola, because United hadn't quite found their rhythm yet. Spurs, they're banging rhythm, even without Harry Kane. Son, he's popping up with the goods, but he'll be vital tomorrow. He'll need to score tomorrow if Spurs are going to stand any chance. Man City, win this, they look like they're walking away with it already. So for the good of the Premier League almost, to stop that first place just disappearing into sight, Spurs need to get something. A point is okay for Pochettino and his merry men. They're playing their cards close to the chest. Is Dyer fit? Maybe. Is Dembele fit? Maybe. Rose? Maybe. So Guardiola won't 100% be sure of which team Spurs are going to be putting out. What we do know is that Man City do have some weaknesses, and it's their goalkeeper, Bravo. If you watch the Champions League game where City went up to Celtic, Brendan Rodgers, the Celtic manager, played his cards perfectly. They scored 3 goals against Manchester City right there, and they didn't let them pay out. At times, the goalkeeper, he was stuck in mud right there, didn't know where to go, kicked it out of play. And if the ball goes up in the air tomorrow, you've got to fancy Spurs. Powerful midfielders are going to bring it down and win it. So that's the key for Pochettino, you'd think. For City, they're going to want to play aggressive. They want to get up and early. At Spurs, get up ahead. They've got Aguero, who's a great player, who scored many goals at White Hart Lane. So it's going to be a close one. I'm not going to call it. We'll wait and see. Other fixtures this weekend. Let's go through them. Let's forecast them for you, if I can, if you don't mind, of course. Swansea, Liverpool. Swansea are beleaguered down there. It's got to be a Liverpool victory. Let's go 3-0 Liverpool. They're firing at the moment. 3 o'clock kickoffs, Saturday. Hull, Chelsea. Hull got off to a goodish start. Now maybe they're plateauing. Chelsea, maybe a bit bashed from the Arsenal defeat. They should be good enough to come through this 2-1 Chelsea. Sunderland, West Brom. Sunderland, they need something. They have to get something. Tony Pulis, he doesn't hold any graces. So that's going to be a tight one. We're going to go 1-1. West Ham Borough at the Olympic Stadium or the London Stadium. It's been a nightmare for West Ham there so far. Squatters' rights just isn't holding up. They'd be happy to go back to Upton Park any day of the week. Can they get a win? Yes, they should. They're going to come good. Village can't look at the table anymore. They're down the bottom 3. Up against Middlesbrough, who had a good second half against Spurs last week. But West Ham will just have that little bit more. And they'll need that win. 1-0 West Ham. Watford, Bournemouth. Is this a championship game? Is this a League One game? No, it's a Premier League game. We're still waiting for Wilshere really to light up Bournemouth. Watford, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Home advantage 2-1 Watford. On Sunday, Sundag, Manchester United Stoke up at Old Trafford. Thursday night football now at Old Trafford because of the Europa League. United are in. Let's see how they start playing on Sundays against Stoke. Stoke, look to me, they're vanished. They're going down. So Man United should win that. Let's go 2-0. Leicester, Southampton. Leicester, they only turn up for the Champions League now. The Premier League's beneath them. Against Southampton, we've got off to a slippery start. Look like they're coming into form. Let's go Southampton 2-1. And then Burnley, Arsenal. Arsenal have had a fantastic week. Theo Walcott's flying again. Looks like he's going to probably start the next England match. Southgate in charge. No more Allerdyce. He's gone. He talks about something called a third party. Burnley, they had a good win last time out against Watford, and that kind of 3 points might see them over the line. Or Sean Dyche, the Burnley manager, will surely want to get something against a big scout like Arsenal. Arsenal to edge it 2-1. Tony Hibbert, as you know, the hero of the Premier League, he still doesn't have a club. I'm checking. Surely somebody's going to get him eventually. But maybe Barbara Streisand or higher. Who knows? Let's see. So big games at the weekend, especially at White Hart Lane. Pochettino versus Guardiola. The other big news this week, of course, is Big Sam. He's gone. He's been elbowed. There's lots of other managers now who seem to have these talks with these undercover reporters from the Telegraph. The more the stories released, the more you think, you know what, these guys are having conversations in bars and gentlemen clubs. What is the aim of the Telegraph? If anything, it's to bring down the FA. If anything, the FA are to blame. Those guys should step down. They're not ethical. They're not rolling up code of conduct. They're not saying to Allerdyce, watch yourself. So they've left these guys lambs from the stall. So the FA guys should step down, in my opinion. Allerdyce should have just been a slap on the wrist, letting the guy go. Now we're going to play the waiting game with Southgate, and then Wenger will surely take over at the end of the Premier League season. So all change at England. Premier League is a little bit more stable. This is the broom cupboard. Remember, you can like, forward the link, share it, WhatsApp, all that kind of stuff. Big up to my cousin. He calls it the broom closet over in Vancouver. Okay, thank you for listening. Cheerio, and we'll be back with a little bit of a roundup, see how I got on. Over and out. Yeah.